Alex Young was the fourth of the four players selected going in the seventh round, 196th to San Jose. Throughout the year, Young did all he could to improve his draft stock.
I'm surprised he didn't get drafted last year. I mean, he's a guy that did everything he could to get himself on the list. And then I think this year, when you look at his season and you talk about what he did, and starting in Russia, and becoming player of the tournament there, and then all of a sudden he's player of the game in the prospects game, and everything he did for our hockey club. To me, it was, Alex did everything he could possibly do to put himself in a position to get drafted, and he's fortunate to do that. So it's not a surprise or a shock to me at all. I think Alex's work ethic and determination and creativity is what allowed him to be in a position to get drafted. But he's been a pleasure to have on our hockey club for the last couple of years, because it's easy to coach a player like Alex. He's so coachable and wants to improve every day. So.
With Young moving on this season, the Canmore Eagles will have to look for more ways to score. In the 3 years Young was in Canmore, he led the team in points twice and was second in his rookie year.
Well, we've talked a lot about, we're not going to replace Alex and Connor. They're not guys you just replace. You just put the next guy in that position. I mean, they're special players and are extremely good at what they did and then how they helped us, be successful. But, we think we got a really good group of returning forwards. We're not going to score with one or two specific individuals. We're going to have a group that can score and all the way down our lineup.
Coming in waves is something the Eagles will have to do further along in the year. Last season, the Eagles lost their first playoff series in 7 games to the Camrose Kodiaks.
The idea is the depth is that I think we're going to be a scoring by committee type group. And, I think it was easy for teams to isolate on one or two players in our hockey team. And that's been something that has happened in the past. And now this year, our anticipation is that we're going to have depth up front and we're going to be able to score with a number of guys. And I think this year we're probably a much deeper team than we have been in historical years. And we're not going to be having to rely on Alex and Connor as much as we had in the past.
Milne has been the head coach and general manager for the Eagles since the 2008-09 season. Ahead of the 2020 regular season, Milne's success starts with goaltending.
Goaltending is such a big part of the game, and I think this year with Devin Chapman being a pretty experienced veteran guy, having got some good opportunities last year to play, and then Andre Proctor-Amir is a guy that came in from fantastic years in midget AAA and then just put up some phenomenal numbers. I think he's eager and excited to get going in the net, and I like the healthy competition we have in goal, and I think that's one thing that we're going to have to build off of and continue to try to make ourselves the best that we can through our goaltending.
Canmore is the only team in the AJHL who has not played an exhibition game yet.